weekend, and we have the perfect way of starting out. The mayor of Los Angeles is here to officially kick off this Green Festival. And I have the privilege of standing in front of audiences all over the country, and it is my most profound delight to be here to tell you a little bit about the mayor that you all know and love. But the reason why we're here in Los Angeles is because everyone in Los Angeles invited us to be here, and the mayor and his staff have absolutely rolled out the green carpet and said, we want to celebrate green in Los Angeles. And you guys have an amazing track record. Under the mayor's leadership, Los Angeles has become a leader in green building. With one of the strongest green building standards in the country, Los Angeles has more than 2 million square feet of green public buildings. Los Angeles, the city recycling is the highest of all large cities in the country. The mayor has worked to improve air quality in the Port of Los Angeles through the first ever clean truck program. It's enormously important. It has dramatically improved air quality all throughout the region. And I'm very, very happy to say that the mayor, in his role as chair of the Regional Transportation Agency, has 100%, that's 100% of the Metro bus system is powered by alternative fuel. No other city can make that claim. And something that just makes me so happy, because I see this kind of leadership, and to know that the mayor is the president of the U.S. Council of Mayors, and he's working with mayors all over the country to bring this transition throughout our country. And you know, it's the cities that have the power, it's the cities that are getting things done. And to know that the mayor of Los Angeles has that as one of his main agenda items as the president of the U.S. Council of Mayors makes me very, very, very optimistic about our future. Ladies and gentlemen, the mayor of Los Angeles.
Thank you, Elisa. Let's give Elisa and Kevin a big hand. And Kevin has a great voice, a radio voice. Those are his dad's pipes, he says. And look, it's great to be here with you, and I just want to thank the organizers. I guess they've been doing this for 10 years. They've been to Chicago, they've been to Seattle, they've been to Washington, D.C., and it took them 10 years to get to the city of America's hope and promise, the city where people don't care where you come from, but we welcome them anyway. Let's give them a big hand. This is the first year. Expect about 20,000 people to come through here, and that's great because, you know, 6 years ago when I said we were going to make LA the cleanest, greenest big city in the country, you could see in the audience people rolling their eyes. I mean, like, everybody knows we dismantled our public transportation system in the 40s and the 50s. Everybody knows we're the city that is known for its addiction to the single passenger automobile. Everybody knows that virtually every year we're at the top in terms of the worst traffic in the United States of America, that every year we're at the top of the worst air quality. So it kind of sounded like, well, just political talk. But let me share with you a couple of facts that I think really make it significant that the Green Festival is here in LA. One, we said 6 years ago, and in fact, because the United States of America that would convene the Kyoto conference is one of the few countries that didn't actually sign on. I joined, at that time, about 150 cities. I had just gotten elected mayor. Today, it's more than 1,000 cities that agreed to the Kyoto standards to reduce our carbon emissions to 7% below 1990 levels. Now that was 2005 when I got elected. Well, 3 years later, our municipal utility hit that standard, the largest municipal utility in the United States of America, and the year after that, the city hit that standard. So in 2009, we hit the Kyoto standards for reducing our carbon emissions below 1990 levels by 7%. We were supposed to do it by 2012. We did it in 2009. I also said we had the dirtiest, and still do, the dirtiest public utility, because we're a utility that has over-relied on coal, that we'd get to 20% renewable by 2010. Everybody thought we were crazy. We were at about 3%. Well, last year we hit 20% renewable power in the largest municipal utility in the United States of America. Now, I'm going to get you excited now, okay? We conserve 19 times the energy that we did, the power that we did 6 years ago at the Department of Water and Power. And importantly, you want to hear this? We use the same amount of water that we did in the 1970s, when we had about 1.5 million, almost 2 million less people. How about that? At the port, you know, I don't have to tell you, the port's a big engine for the LA economy. It is. It's important for us. We're a portal, a gateway to Asia and Latin America. We move more goods than any port complex in the world, and yes, it is important that we grow that business. We have to. But I think you also know the port is one of the biggest generators of pollutants in the region. And so we put a plan together called the Clean Air Action Plan, the most far-reaching plan to clean up a port, not in the United States, but the world. And lo and behold, a few years later, how about this? We've replaced about 7,000 dirty diesel trucks at the port to either clean diesel or alternative fuels. You want to hear this? We've reduced diesel emissions from trucks at the port by 80%. We've reduced, you know what sulfur oxides are? Pollutants. We reduced them by 75%. We reduced diesel particulates by 69%, and we reduced NOx, nitrous oxide, by 52%. No port in the world has reduced emissions to those levels anywhere, and we've done it in 6 short years. How about that?